So obviously at the end of Boruto chapter 54, Boruto finally got control over his body after Momoshiki took control and decided to go on a rampage. After stabbing Sasuke's Rinnegan and trying to take Kawaki away to feed him to the Ten Tails, Boruto finally woke up and took control over Momoshiki, finally taking control over his own body. And this is where we left off with the end of the chapter. And now with Boruto finally getting control over his own body, Boruto, Kawaki, Naruto, and Sasuke have successfully beaten Ishiki Otsutsuki in this battle, and they have walked away with many injuries, as we do see Sasuke back in chapter 53. Sasuke lost his Rinnegan, and Naruto right now, it does look like he is in a comatose state. After using the Baryon mode, it definitely took heavy measures on his health, as we don't know what he is going through right now, and also with Kurama, we don't know what's going on with him right now as well. Right now, Naruto and Sasuke, they are essentially nerfed slash very weakened after this fight. They have barely just beaten Ishiki Otsutsuki, they barely survived against Momoshiki, and now it looks like they're going to head back to the Leaf Village. And this is where the Leaf Village and Naruto and the top officials of the Leaf Village will be faced to make a very important decision regarding with Boruto and his Karma Seal, and that is whether to keep Boruto inside the village due to the Karma Seal that he has. In the latest Boruto chapter, we do learn that Momoshiki can take control over Boruto's body whenever Boruto's chakra levels get low. So this can be a very big problem in the future, especially when he is in the Leaf Village, because if that hypothetical situation ever happens whenever he is in the Leaf Village, Momoshiki will take control and will go on a massive killing spree. And obviously with Momoshiki's plan, it is just like Ishiki's, and that is to feed Kawaki to the Ten Tails to harvest the chakra fruit in the future whenever he resurrects. This is a very big problem for the Leaf Village, as Boruto is a liability inside the Leaf Village, especially with Momoshiki's power, considering just how far the Karma Seal has progressed onto Boruto's body. As according to Boruto chapter 50, Boruto's Karma Seal has extracted 80%. It is 80% to completion according to Ishiki Otsutsuki. There's only 20% left for the Karma Seal to extract its data onto Boruto's body for Momoshiki to resurrect. And my question is, how the hell will Boruto be able to stop the Karma Seal from extracting 100% and stop Momoshiki from taking over Boruto's body? As we do know that in the flash forward scene in episode 1 / chapter 1, Boruto is alive. That does look like Boruto's body, and he has the Karma Seal. So we can imply that Boruto in the future, his Karma Seal has extracted to 100%, and it may seem like Boruto may have taken control over Momoshiki. So now at this point with Boruto's Karma Seal being at 80%, Kishimoto has to introduce a way for Boruto to control Momoshiki from taking over his body, especially once he gets to 100%. Kishimoto may have to introduce new things to the Karma Seal on how Otsutsukis can actually resurrect themselves once they hit 100%. We don't really know that full process yet. We do know the basic guidelines of how the Karma Seal works now, thanks to Amado's information now that he has joined the Leaf. But Kishimoto has to introduce a way for Boruto to basically counter the Karma Seal. People are saying, introduce the Jogan, which we don't know at all. There's been so many events that has happened and the Jogan hasn't appeared. To be honest with you, I'd rather keep the Jogan as anime only to keep it a surprise for not only anime only watchers, but also for manga readers. So introducing the Jogan now would be cool, considering that we haven't seen it in the manga. If you don't know already, the Jogan is an anime only thing, and it would be very cool to see Kishimoto incorporate the Jogan into the manga and show that, hey, this eye can actually counter the extraction of the Karma Seal. That would be a great way to stop the Karma Seal, which I'm all for that as well. And we do know that from the last chapter, whenever Momoshiki does take control over Boruto's body, he cannot actually absorb chakra, because if he does, Boruto will wake up from his consciousness and take back control over his body. As we do see Kawaki trying to literally set himself on fire, and this is where Borushiki absorbs the chakra, where Boruto actually wakes up, breaks the horn, and finally takes control over his body. Boruto is going to have to find a way to counter the Karma Seal and the extraction of these Otsutsukis of Momoshiki with him resurrecting it into his body in the future, because if he doesn't, Boruto's gonna die, of course. And of course Boruto, he is the main character. This is a shonen at the end of the day. Most shonens, when they end with a proper ending, the main character usually lives. So to be honest with you, I do see Boruto living, considering this is a shonen, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kishimoto says, fuck it, we're gonna have Boruto die. But I would love for Kishi to implement new ways to counter the Karma Seal, as it would give life to Boruto. His Karma Seal is almost at 80%. In the future, we do know that he has the Karma Seal, so he has probably found a way to counter the Karma Seal. And not only that, now that they have returned to the village, the 5 Kage have to know about this. This was such a big battle, from the Jigen fight all the way to the Ishiki fight. There's no way the Leaf Village can keep this under wraps from the other 5 great nations. Whenever Naruto wakes up from his comatose state, they have to call another 5 Kage summit and discuss whether Boruto is actually safe enough to live inside the Leaf Village. And this is where I think there will be some conflict among the 5 Kage, because the 5 Kage, we do know that they actually battled Momoshiki back in the versus Momoshiki arc. So this is going to cause some conflict, as I think some of the Kage, they won't want Boruto roaming around inside the Leaf Village, as they will find out in this meeting that Momoshiki will take over Boruto's body. Back in Boruto chapter 27, after Kawaki entered the Leaf Village for the first time, Naruto did call a 5 Kage summit, and this is where they discussed about Kawaki and Boruto and the Karma Seal. The 5 Kage already know that Boruto does have the Karma Seal, however they don't know the implications and how the Karma Seal actually works, so they do not know that Momoshiki is kick his own son for what he's done, especially since that isn't Boruto, that is Momoshiki. I do think Naruto will keep this entire secret about Boruto and Momoshiki a secret away from the average citizens, and will only tell the 5 Kage and the top officials of the Leaf Village about Boruto's situation. As Boruto himself, yes, Sasuke lost his Rinnegan, however he is still very powerful. He has Eternal Mankigo Sharingan, he still does have access to Sage of 6 past powers, and this is where I do think Boruto, he may leave the village on his own voluntarily to protect his people, and Sasuke will go alongside him to protect Boruto just in case Momoshiki takes over and goes on a rampage in other villages and other places. So let me know what you think about this. What do you think about Boruto potentially leaving the village? Do you think the 5 Kage will allow Boruto to live inside the village? So let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell as well, and have a good day. Peace.